Hey guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be doing a requested video and I'm very excited to do it even though we're going to talk about my favorite discontinued fragrances. So I have some fragrances in my collection that have unfortunately been discontinued, and sadly enough, those are the fragrances that I tend to really love. And I feel like every single time that I find a fragrance where it's one that I wish I can have for life, that I really love and enjoy, it gets discontinued. So if you would like to see the fragrances that have been discontinued that I truly love from my collection, then just keep on watching. I try not to talk about these fragrances too much because I don't like to feel like I'm teasing you and showing you something and you can't get your hands on it. So that's kind of like the reason why I will show them and I'll talk about them, but I don't really talk about them as much as I wish I could, because unfortunately they love to just discontinue all of the amazing creations that we just fall in love with. My whole dreams would come true if these came back. First off, let's start with a Givenchy fragrance. I wouldn't really classify this as a favorite because I have not been able to wear it enough to actually call it a favorite, but I absolutely love the scent of it. And the only reason I didn't wear it as much is because I was living somewhere really hot and humid and sticky. And this is a Gourmand, a thick, sweet Gourmand that is cloying for many people, but I think it smells amazing. And this is by Givenchy, and this is Live Irresistible Delicieuses. So this, I mean, the bottle, I find the bottle is so pretty. This is literally like you are going to like a French bakery. Like there's pastries and sweets, and that's just what it makes me think of, even though I've never been there. But I would like to think that that's what it would smell like. This is sweet. It opens up with a beautiful cherry, a cherry that I can actually enjoy, that does not turn medicinal on me, that it doesn't turn cough drops, syrupy type of cherry. This is like a bright, juicy, yummy cherry that I steal from my husband's Chick-fil-A milkshakes. That's the type of cherry that's in here. It's so sweet and yummy and delicious. And then when that cherry kind of starts calming down, then you start getting like the almondy touch in this fragrance, the pastry vibes in here, the gourmand, sweet, thick, sugary scent. This is super duper sweet. And I am going to be wearing it this winter season. I want to wear this, but again, it kind of sucks because this is almost like impossible to find. I got this bottle either from eBay or maybe FragranceNet when they still had them available, because sometimes these discontinued ones will make an appearance on FragranceNet, but they will sell out so fast. So this is one of them. So yummy and sweet. So that is my first one. This next one is another one that literally hurts my soul. And you can find bottles of this one on eBay, but you would have to pay like $200 to $300 for this. And this is Valentino Donna Aqua. It's my all-time favorite Valentino fragrance that I have ever tried. And as you can see, it is almost halfway. I don't really use this one too much because I don't want it to run out. But then I tell myself, if you keep saving it, it's gonna go bad. It's so good. It opens up with a combination of like pear and almond that I have not really, maybe Girl of Now Shine might get close to this with the pineapple, but this combination of like pear and almond, it's so sweet. It's a little nutty. The florals in here is frangipani and jasmine. The jasmine is not strong at all, with a base of sandalwood and hawthorn. Very girly, very sweet, very creamy, and it's like refreshing but sweet at the same time and nutty from the almond. But it's one of the best fragrances that I've tried. Might like it more than Girl of Now because this one just has a little bit more of like this juicy sweetness, and I know it's the combination of the pear and the almond. So that is Donna Aqua. I have told you guys before that the original Laia Bell for me is not a fragrance that I enjoy. It's not something that I wear. I don't have the original one anymore. I had it for a little bit and I noticed that I just wouldn't reach for it, but the flankers usually get me. And this one is L'Eau de Parfum Intense. This one is so good. The notes, there's pear in here, pink pepper, currant buds, orange and bergamot. Middle notes, you have iris, tuberose, ylang ylang, orange blossom, jasmine sambac, and the base notes, whipped cream, and hazelnut. The base. That's what gets me. And I want to wear this one this winter. I want to enjoy it. If this was the original Laia Bell, it would be a freaking amazing. It's Laia Bell. You smell Laia Bell. So I'm pretty sure so many of you guys have smelled that. But the whipped cream makes it creamier and yummier and a little sweeter, and then the hazelnut, cozy, a little nutty, warm. It's really warm as well. I haven't sprayed this one in a long time, so I'm just like really enjoying it, and it's so strong and it lasts a really long time. This one's perfect for like gourmand lovers, but then it also has like a woody touch to it. This is perfect for winter time, so I am going to be enjoying this one this winter. I'll try not to talk too much about it. If you can find this like at eBay or Mercari or something, definitely recommend this one. Again, my favorite flanker. I tend to love flankers more than the originals most of the time. This one is YSL Black Opium Nuit Blanche. Why is this not being sold? Again, one of the best flankers in my opinion. This is a more smooth, not so sharp white floral in your face Black Opium. The coffee's perfect. There is caramel in this one. The coffee is perfect. There's milk in here, so it's kind of like a café con leche instead of like just a shot of coffee. It's smoother. It's more refined in my opinion, and I'm so happy that I got this big ass bottle before it started to kind of disappear, because when a fragrance is discontinued, there are some that you can still get your hands on, but then comes this time where it's very rare to find them. So I'm pretty good with this one because it's pretty full still. I'm going to be using it more this winter as well. Oh my God, here's another one. I have this one on my tray this month. Giorgio Armani Seafiori. What a beautiful masterpiece of a fragrance. I will say the first time that I tried this fragrance, I felt like it was way too like screechy when I first tried it. But that was so long ago when I was still starting to like get to know fragrances, and I used to kind of stick to the same thing. I wouldn't really get out of my comfort zone. But now, I wore this the other night. I could not stop smelling myself. This is so girly in such a different way. It's like creamy and smooth, yet really girly and flirty and almost like a romantic type of fragrance. Like the color of the bottle is perfection for it, because she's definitely like the more delicate, flirty one out of the line. She's not like that intense, strong, bold one, even though she's strong and she projects and she leaves such a beautiful scent trail, and you will smell it on the entire time you have it on. I wear this to bed and I wake up the next day smelling like if I just sprayed it on. This has neroli. I believe what's in here is it blackcurrant, which I usually do not do good with blackcurrant, but in here it's perfect because it's like a milky fragrance. So many people on YouTube, including myself, mentioned that it kind of smelled like a strawberry like milkshake. So good. There's blackcurrant in here, and I'm guessing the mandarin is what kind of balances it out. Neroli, rose, patchouli, oak moss, vanilla, and white musk. But this is just very creamy, smooth, girly, flirty, beautiful. It is a pain that this one's been discontinued as well. Next up, this perfume has been with me through when I first got with my husband, us dating, us doing like really fun things together. My pregnancies, I wore this for everything. Holidays, date nights. This is Gucci Guilty. And I honestly think this is one of the sexiest perfumes ever. I think many people like refer to this one as being like basic, or I don't know why, because to me it's like a fresh, metallic, peppery, sexy. It just brings back so many memories. You guys, I even got married in this because I got married in court. And back then I wasn't really thinking like a wedding scent or a getting married type of scent. I just put on my favorite perfume. And at that time it was Gucci Guilty. It's just very sexy and like a, what can I say? Like a lustful way. Like very sexy. It's peppery, it's sparkling, not too floral, it's not gourmand at all. It's just a different type of scent, and I'm so mad that they got rid of this. And I've had a lot of back and forth of people telling me that the new version does smell like it. Other people say no, it does not smell anything like it. And I need to get my nose on it, because for this being like my signature scent for so many years, I'll be able to tell if they smell similar or not. But that is Gucci Guilty, and I will forever love this fragrance. This next one is a celebrity fragrance. Why was this discontinued? Again, I don't know. But this is by Britney Spears and this is Private Show. And I was able to pick this up on FragranceNet. I already went through an entire bottle of this before. And one day I was just going through the fragrances on FragranceNet and they didn't have a picture or anything, but they put this back in stock and I just took my risk. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna come without a cap, with a cap, without a box. It came without a box, but I got my hands on another one, so I have a fresh new bottle. This is a Gourmand Dream. There's caramel in here. There's not caramel, dulce de leche, but it kind of smells like caramel. Coffee, sweet, but that coffee makes it a little bitter, so it's very sexy. So it's gourmand, but it's very sexy at the same time. If you see this anywhere, like if you're at Marshall's, Ross, TJ Maxx, anything like that, and you see Private Show, it's a must-have. It's a rare find. And it's the perfect gourmand, sweet but not too sweet, sexy, but you can also wear it to cuddle. It just works with so many different scenarios and I love it so much. I might put this in my December tray because I have not been wearing it, but it's so good. This next one is one of my all-time favorite fragrances for summertime, and a lot of you guys know that I just did not shut up about it, and it has a good dent, but I still have a good amount at the same time. This is from Guerlain, and this is from the Aqua Allegoria line. This is Coconut Fizz. Another amazing one that we just will not be able to get anymore unless for some reason they decide to like bring it back or something. That would be so amazing. But this right here is like the freshest coconut water without it being too synthetic, too much, or too sunscreeny. It's like coconut water on ice. I always feel like I get a cucumber touch in here, and I don't like cucumber, but in here it's perfect. This is the most refreshing fragrance for a hot day. It is, you're on an island sipping on a drink type of vibes. Very refreshing, very like tropical and cooling and just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. One of the best coconut fragrances I have in my collection. And when this is over, I'm going to be very, very sad. Another celebrity fragrance. This one, you guys, is one of the most long-lasting celebrity fragrances. I don't use it often because I cannot find it anywhere. And this is by Justin Bieber. This is The Key. And I have a little bottle of this. I don't even know how much I have inside because this one is not see-through. But this one has boysenberry, which I don't even know what that is. Pear, mandarin orange, there's peach in here, water lily, there's raspberry in the base with woody notes and vanilla and musk. This, I don't have any other fragrance in my collection that can replace this. Oh my God, it's so good. If you know of a perfume that smells like close to this, that could be a dupe that I can get, please let me know, because this, I don't talk about it a lot, and the reason is because I don't want to wear it a lot, rave about it, and you can't find it anywhere. But this is the most like, damn, that girl is clean, but she is sexy. She took like the best shower. Her shampoo smells amazing. She must use the shampoo that cost her an arm and a leg type of fragrance. It's so juicy and musky and like seductive while still being lighthearted and not too deep or dark. And it lasts a long time. So this is really, really good. So that is The Key by Justin Bieber. This next one from KKW Fragrance, which I don't think they're even in business anymore. I think they're coming back though with a different name. But this is Body, I think 2 from that line. And I keep this bottle just, it's all banged up. It's all scratched up. Out of all of those like beachy, sunscreeny type of fragrances, this is one of my favorite ones because there's something about it. Usually fragrances with this DNA, like that sunscreeny type of vibe, there's coconut in here and a rolly. Sometimes they can get a little sharp, but I feel like the bergamot in here, the coconut milk, the ambre, it makes it so wearable. So it's kind of like a dupe for Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, but Soleil Blanc sometimes, I don't know, I have to be in the mood for it because it can be a little loud sometimes. This one's like perfect. The citruses in it, it's very breezy, beautiful, and this is another one that once it's done, it's done. There's no more of it. So I love that one so much as well. Or Nirvana Bourbon from Elizabeth and James. You can find this one, I believe, at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or discounted websites, but it's just not being sold the way that it used to. You can't just go to any department store and ask for it. But this is one of the best woody vanillas ever. It gets sweeter and sweeter as you're wearing it, but not too sweet because of that woodiness in it as well. It lasts forever. I love it so much. This is another one that I wish was just always being sold and easy to find. And the last one is KENZO Flower Elixir. This one's also getting very difficult to find. This one smells very similar to Prada Candy, but I feel like this one's better. It's very sexy, very powdery, raspberry, and it lasts forever. And the longer this bottle sits in my collection, the stronger and longer lasting it gets. It's like a powdery raspberry scent, and I love it so much. This is another one that I feel like once this bottle is done, it's gonna be very, very hard to find another one, and I love it. So those are my fragrances in my collection that have been discontinued that I really love, and I wish that they were not discontinued. Comment down below what is your favorite discontinued fragrance or fragrances, and if you want to give your opinion about the ones that I showed, how you feel about them, if you have them or if you found them somewhere, let us know. And with that said, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.